Welcome back, Chrome Domers. It's your boy, Old Bald Guy, and today is a special episode, a retirement episode. So there will be no fights this episode if you're looking for the next mission, which will be the Shadow Wield, then it will be in the next episode, which I think is actually episode 56. So this episode, we are going to retire two characters. Sarah the Unkillable and Ghost are both going to retire, and Mini-Me was going to retire, but unfortunately I screwed up and did not save enough money. She needs to get to 200 gold, and she won't just in there, and so we'll have to get a couple more dollars in the next episode to get her there. As of right now, she is like, I think Mini-Me's a he. He is, let me do the calculation here. 20, 40, 70, 90, 20, 40, 50, 70, 110, $112, and he needs 131. So she's actually really short to get to that point. So we'll have to find that very quickly. And let's go ahead and retire Sarah. So in order to retire Sarah, we have to put 4 enchantments on. I accidentally sold her enchantments, but it doesn't matter because we're just going to put the 4 cheapest enchantments we can here, just so that she can retire for us. All right. And so, first retirement is apparently Ghost, which is really weird because Ghost has to witness the other person retire, and then this happens. No other feeling compares to this warmth that spreads throughout your body when you see someone reach the goal they have been striving for and finally relax. Watching that change in people never gets old, but the world is big, with Gloomhaven being just a small part of it. There are plenty more people that need to reach their dreams, and you're the one to do it. You say your goodbyes as you head back onto the road in search of struggling souls. You can't help hoping that someone else will continue giving people here a reason to sing, dance, and celebrate. So Ghost retires and unlocks the music note. So get our rewards. Gloomhaven Wealth 6 is achieved. We picked up the Boots of Quickness, Pendant of Dark Arc, Splint Mail, Flea-Bitten Shawl, Reaping Scythe, Sun Earring, Major Mana Potion, Spike Shield, and Enhancement Point. So we'll have to take a look at that. Now here comes the Sunkeeper retirement. Power like this is something you never could have dreamed of. You're pretty sure you could do almost anything, but there's no point in being pretty sure. You want to find out for yourself. It is time to leave Gloomhaven with your newfound abilities and to spend your life trying to do everything everywhere. But you'll come back soon. Next time you bet there will be even more Aether willing to push your powers for a little further for a little coin. Unlock Circles, which is the Summoner class. And alright, so those 2 people down, let's go take a look at our new mercenaries that we can build. So we're still only building at 2 perks? Thought we had more than that. So we retired the original crew retired. Then Leroy, Ghost, and Sarah. So Mini-Me is the one that drives to the 3rd perk, which is, I guess, fine. All right, so our first guy coming in is going to be who do we just unlock? So we do have the Doomstalker, which is interesting, but not what we're looking for. Summoner is where we're going. So we're going to be going into the Summoner. Summoner will be called Skagen. And we have unlock a random side scenario, circle elements, which we actually already have, and a prosperity to kill 15 vermlings, or complete 3 crypt scenarios to unlock Cthulhu head. We're going to take the Seeker of Zorn, even though we're probably never going to get to do it, but this one doesn't do us any good. Alright. So, let's build a mercenary here. So let's take a look at the cards. So the Summoner, what we're going to build her as is a range slash summoner build. So we're looking for cards in here that will keep her in the back, because as you can see, she doesn't have very many hit points. She only has... can you see her hit points? Oh, yeah, 8 health, which is actually not that bad. And her starting hand is 9 cards. So we have an Iron Beast, which is a melee, retaliate 1, shield 1, and he has a shield 1 affect all summons and ally, all self and all summoned allies, which is pretty solid. A Thorn Shooter, which is a 2 health, 2 attack, 1 move, 4 range 4 poisoner, which is pretty solid for what we're trying to do. Shadow Wolves, that are 2 of them, that are move 3. That's a move 5 win too. Move 3, attack 2, 3 health, move 3, attack 2, pierce 2, which is pretty solid. All attacks targeting you and all summon allies gaining advantage. Probably something we were going to want. Maybe. Let's see. Lava Golem is 3 damage, 2 move, and recover up to 4 of your burn cards. So that's similar to the Spellweaver, who got all of her cards back. But this is a pretty good card for someone who only has a 9-card hand. Heal 3, range 3 is certainly something we're going to want. And Mighty Bond, 1 adjacent summon ally performs move and attack. And 1 adjacent summon ally performs move and attack. Attack 2, range 3, wind, plus 1 attack, push 2, and heal 3, range 3. Attack 1, range 5, target 2, and eat the fire for wound. Pretty solid. Summon a giant bat is not something we're going to be using. Living Bomb, on death, attack 3, target all enemies within range 2 is actually not awful. And Ethereal Vines is a range 3 immobilize, move 2, heal 1, affect all summoned allies. So, all adjacent summoned allies, which is important to know. Alright, let's level her up. So, our level 2 cards, any of your move actions or the move actions of your ally you have summoned may consume Earth to add +2 move and gain an experience. But I'm not going to be playing many lost cards, but the move 5 jump is super nice there. But the other option is attack 2, range 3 curse, eat the darkness for stun, and attack 2, range 3, heal 2 self. So that's where we're going to go, because it fits into our range attack setup, and curses are really good. Level 3. Kill all normal adjacent allies whose current hit points value is less than or equal to 5. Could be good. Or heal 4 self and eat the earth, but we like the bottom a lot better because it's an attack 3, range 3, immobilize, and a curse. And bottom attacks are highly valuable. Alright. Rock Colossus is 7 health, 3 attack, generate the earth, move 2, loot 1. And Divide in Mind, 2 summon allies within range 2 perform move 0 while you controlling actions, or 2 summon allies within range 2 perform attack 0 while you control the actions. So, going Divided Mind, because the idea is we're going to be surrounded by these range allies. We're going to do range attacks, they're going to do range attacks, lots of cards, lots of drawing, everybody's happy. I guess these are probably worth having. So right now we have Wild Animation and Unending Dominance as our 2 main things. Alright. Level up to 5. We're going to get all the way to 6 with her today. 1 adjacent summon ally performs move 1, attack 1 with you, attack +1, attack X. Range X, X is the number of all summoned allies. So the top's pretty good. We can also get a healing sprite that is a attack 1, range 3, and performs heal 2, range 2 at the end of every turn. So that kind of falls into our summon, but it's also a really nice constant healer. So we're going to go with that. And our final card for this particular setup is summon 3 Nail Spheres. Strength, health 4, move 2, retaliate 2, shield 1. Interesting. Or Attack 3, range 3, pierce 3, win for 2 attack, move 3, 1 adjacent summon ally performs move 3. So I think we might go back and pick up strength in numbers to give us another move and attack card. But that move 3, attack 3, range 3, attack 3, pierce 3 is pretty solid, especially because we attack 5 with wind, which we have ways to generate. So we're going to go ahead and drop Biting Wind. Yeah, we can drop Biting Wind for that, and we can drop... we probably want the jump. Drop Unwavering Hand for Conjured Aid. Okay, so let's take a look at the cards. Now we're going to be drawing a lot of these cards because we have a lot of summons and a lot of things. Obviously, first pick, we have 7 picks as we are level 6, which is 5 level ups, and we have 2 more extra picks because of retirements. So we're going to go with Ignore Negative Serif Effects and add 2 plus 1s. We're going to get rid of our minus 1s. We're going to get rid of a minus 2. And we're going to do this 3 times. So we now have no negative cards in our deck at all. So now we start putting in rolling cards, probably rolling fire and wind, because we have lots of ways to use those things. Alright. Now let's build our second character here. This will be the music note. Where'd you go? There you are. So, this will be Latro the Bard. So we have 2 unlocks. We already have a 1 of Tremors. We already have Minor... I don't know if we have Minor Cure or not, but we're going to take this. Hey, Latro. Alright. So, here is the build that we're going to go with for the Bard. Let me... well, first of all, let's go to the Merchant here and look at all the new stuff that we picked up. Pendant of the Dark Arts. During your turn, refresh 2 of your consumed small items, gain a curse. Up here, Fleabit and Shawl, you're considered to have initiative of 99 for the purpose of enemy focusing. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen that one before. Splint Mail is 4 blocks, but we have Steam Armor, so we don't really care about Splint Mail that much. Over here, we have a Reaping Scythe. During your single target melee attack action, turn the attack into the big sweeping thing, which is actually kind of cool. And it is a 2-handed item. Spike Shield, shield 1 and retaliate 2 for that attack, which is also kind of cool. This is the card that we're going to focus on for our music note build. So we're going to play a attack-focused music note, which is kind of different. Most people play the music note as a complete support class. You sing your songs, you stand in the back, you do a few random things here and there. We're going to try the Versatile Dagger build because it's a little interesting, and we have a pretty good... The music note has the best modifier deck in the game. So we're going to try that with him. Other new cards we picked up: Endurance Foot Wraps. If you move 4 more hexes, heal 1 self. Well, we're never going to play that. And we also got Boost of Quickness. Did we? Maybe that was what we picked. I didn't think that was what we had. And over here we get Major Mana Potions. And we get the Sun Earring. During your turn, refresh all of your spent items and perform a heal 3 self. That's pretty freaking amazing. Alright. So let's build this guy up. Leveling up. So we have Soothing Lullaby. All allies may perform a heal 1 at action at the start of each of their turns and a heal 3 range 4. Solid card. Immobilize, target all enemies with range 3. And let's take a look at our starting cards here. Move 2, Strengthen, affect all is pretty solid. Defensive Ditty, Shield 1, affect all can be really good. Next time any ally who was in range 2 suffers damage this round, they suffer no damage instead. Still not going to play that. Song of Speed, yeah, never going to play that. Tuning the Outcome, Bless, affect all is nice. Move 3, Curse, range 3 is really good. Ability to move and curse is pretty solid. Strengthen, affect all, or 1 ally with a range 3 may perform an attack 3, can be good. Warding Dagger is one of our cards that we're going to use for attacks, but we don't really need it for an attack because we have a base 3. We're going to use the Versatile Dagger, so it's also not that useful. This card is amazing. Disarm and an AoE, definitely keeping that in. Curse and an AoE, also amazing. and a range 1 attack 3 wound on the bottom. March into the beat lets people move and not super helpful for us. And we are a little short on movements. This one, all allies add wound to all their attacks is pretty good, but not amazing. Attack 1 range 4 loot is pretty good. Next 5 times you curse an enemy, curse them additional time. Not going to be doing that. And attack 2 curse, bless, affect 1 ally. Definitely worth doing. We're trying to load up the curses in the decks when we can. That leaves us with the choices here. A move 5. There are movement problems for the music note, so we will take that simply for the move, and we don't have a lot of moves. And we do already have a healer in the party. So, alright, next up. All allies can retaliate 2, range 2, or shield 2 affect all allies within range 3. Both really good abilities. Stun, loss, target all enemies with range 3 is a nice bomb card to drop, and a move 3 disarm is also pretty nice. That's a tough choice there. We want to be attacking, we're going to be up close to people, so I think we're going to go Crippling Chorus. But that's a really tough choice. Very likely we'll go back and pick that up at some point. Alright, so this is the key card to the music note class. All enemies gain disadvantage on their attacks. So we're loading them up with curses, and by doing so, we are, and giving them disadvantage permanently, we're causing them to draw those curses. So they're not going to be hitting us that much. That is a key card for what you do. This is Fire Anthem is fucking amazing. But Disoriented Surge is where we're at. That is pretty much the song you're going to have up 99% of the time. So the concept of the music note class is that you're a bard, you sing songs, you're a music note. What is it actually called? I don't remember what they're called. What is your actual name? I don't remember what your actual name is. But anyways, you're a bard. You're singing songs. Every time you play a song, songs aren't lost. You can replace them at any time. You gain 1 every turn which you have a song up. So there's tons of experience for the music note to come around, and you can replace a song whenever you want, but this is the one you pretty much always play up. The add +1 attack is kind of nice every now and then. The shield 1 is kind of nice every now and then, but that's about it. Alright, next up, we have level 5. You may have 2 songs active at once. You only have a 9-card hand. You don't want to have 2 cards up at once. And that's a lost card as well. So that's not going to happen. But move 3, attack 3, fucking amazing with our deck. Mobilize the measure all lives by performing a move 1 before any action, and a move 6, not loss. We're going to take Melody and Harmony for the move 3, attack 3 to keep us up with the party, but dang, that's good. Alright, we're going to put that in, and we're going to take out Call to Action. Alright. And we have 1 more level up, level 6. Beginning of each of your turns, you may force an enemy with a range 5 to perform a move 2. That's a really good ability. This is really good as well. But this is look at this. It's a AoE stun and an attack 4, range 4 push. Come on, dude. That's not even fair. Alright, so we're going to take out Power Ballad and put in Provoke Terror. So you can see why we have issues with moving, because we have attack 4 on the bottom. We have we have move 3, move 5 here, but we also have attack 1 wound on the bottom. We've got we're not bad on bottoms. All right, so shopping wise for this guy, he is obviously going to take the versatile dagger, because then you can use any top as an attack 3. But his attacks aren't bad. I mean, actually, we may not even go versatile dagger build. We may just go attack build, because if you look at this, like, I'm going to want to cast that for a stun. I'm going to want to cast that for the attack and curse. I'm going to want to do this for the move and the attack. This for the attack. I'm going to want to do Singing Arrow for the curses. Throw Voice for that. This is a move curse as well. So yeah, I don't think we're going to go that direction. We probably. So we could do the drill, but it's a loss. I'd rather not play losses. Don't have a way to eat cold. That's a loss card. Hook Chain is not awful with a pull on it. Long spear. We don't have a ton of melee attacks. I guess we have a couple. The other option is we could do poison dagger. We could put shields on. I think we are going to go with the dagger because there's a lot of times when you just kind of need a dagger. And we'll toss in a wand as well. And we will also toss in... We're out of money already. We're at 44. So we're not buying any of those. But we will come over here and buy a minor stamina potion and minor healing potion to get us going. Alright, so let's queue these up. It kind of broke already. That's fine. Over here. Alright, so Skagen is a range build, which means very rarely going to be in melee. We could do a hook chain on the range. We could do piercing bow. We obviously want to go ahead and grab the robes of summoning. There's only one of them, and they're currently on mini-me, so we won't be grabbing that right now. You do Eagle Eye Goggles. We don't have a lot of AoE on her. I think Hawk Helm, adding +1 range is probably worth it. Go ahead and grab that. And we're going to wait for this. And I think we're going to go ahead and get the other... We don't have another one that's remember, it's already in use. We can put the weighted net. That's not bad. And let's go over here and go ahead and grab the minor healing and minor stamina potions. Alright. And let's put our things together. Alright, so we are built. Let's look at the modifier deck. So I mentioned before that they had a really, really good deck. So take a look at this. First of all, we don't get the ability to ignore snare effects, which is not great. But we do have... We're going to take the removes. Alright, so we're trying to load up with curses, so let's add the rolling curse cards. But look at this. You have a -1 with a stun, a +3 muddle, a 0 with a +2 curse, a 0 with a +2 poison, a 0 with a +2 wound, a 0 with a +1 disarm, +1 immobilize, a +4. Like, you have 2 +4s in your deck. Who does that? Alright, let's go and get our last negative out of the deck, and stun's good. Alright, I don't know that we want rolling cards in here. But rolling curses are really nice. Alright, let's go ahead and put the curses in, because, I mean, you know, hello. Four curse cards is pretty freaking amazing. And let's go ahead and put this +0 into a +2 curse. So, I mean, this is not even the finished deck. We haven't even gotten any real perks or whatever. And you already have a +2 curse, 4 rolling curses, and a +0 stun. No negatives at all in the whole deck. Really, really obviously best modifier deck in the game. Nobody else gets +4 cards. Nobody. So, the Music Note really can just dominate scenarios with their deck. Alright, let's do our city encounter quickly. Joined the expedition as a log. Let's go as a guard. 10 experience for the guard. If you go as a logger, you get +1 wealth. Or prosperity, I think it's called, actually. Alright, so that's where we stand. We need more money for Mini-Me. He's got to pick up the slack here. And we are going to change the difficulty back down to +1. Oh, no, not that. We had raised it up when we had a really strong composition, but for now we're going to drop it back down to hard. And we will be back on the road in the next episode as we head to the Shadow Wield in... Oh, do we want to do that? Oh, boy. So this one has a 48 hit point Dark Rider. Interesting. +3 move, +5 attack. Poison, immobilize, disarm, stun. Okay. Not immune to curse. Might not be that bad. Oh, this is one of the cool ones. All right, I'm gonna wait till we get the next dude. But this is like my favorite boss in the game is the Dark Rider. So we're not gonna do that one yet. We're gonna do Treacherous Divide next, which has cave bears, cultists, forest demons, and spitty drakes. Nothing really new for us, and that will be the next episode. Till then, OBG out.